Guess what happened 10 minutes ago, right before we hopped onto this call?
What? Let me put my hood up.
I got a wait. What am I singing? I don't know. I got 100 golden walnuts.
I got 100 tickets.
That's what I
I
was
got
saying.
a golden ticket.
Yeah, that's me. I got the golden walnuts on my Ginger Island farm, baby.
Dang, girl.
I know. I've only been
You
working
feel
forever.
so accomplished. More,
Yeah.
more accomplished than ever before.
In Stardew?
No, in life.
Oh, yes. Okay, I wasn't just playing Stardew today. I actually dug a whole what do you call it? I don't know, drainage system in my yard. Who knew
What?
I could do that?
You dug a drainage system in your yard?
Yes. I mean, not by myself, but yes. Why don't you believe me?
Well, like for what?
Oh,
To
my
drain
HVAC.
stuff? Oh, and you had to do that?
Yes. And I did it.
Did they tell you how to do it?
We looked up videos. I mean, they told us we had to do it, and then we had to look up videos on how to do it. And then my boyfriend was having digging up today, and then I went to Home Depot because we ran out of gravel. So I was like, "Oh, I'll just go get the gravel." Okay, gravel is so heavy, so I was
It's rocks.
struck. Yeah, I was struggling to get it into my trunk, and there was this guy in this truck right next to me. I'm not kidding you. He was staring at me the whole time I was doing it.
Help a girl out.
That's what I was saying. And then immediately, when I finally get everything into the car. And I get into my car. He gets out of his truck. Like he was waiting for me to get
Oh my God, what a lazy piece of shit.
I know. I was like, help me out. It would have been one faster, and two, you wouldn't have to wait the whole time.
Yeah, what was going through that man's head?
And also, if you're acting like what am I saying? If you're waiting for me to get out of the way, act like you're on a phone call or something. Don't just stare at me.
Literally, he's like a toddler.
Yeah, it was wild. But
Ew.
anyway, now it's a great day because I got 100 golden walnuts.
Wow, what a crazy day you've had.
And I got my ears pierced today.
Oh, how was
I
that? Did
know.
you cry?
No, didn't cry. I also, man, it's been actually no crazy day now that I'm talking about it. I also got my blood drawn and got my flu shot this morning.
Oh my God, you really
And
have done a lot.
I know I got a lot of poked and prodded, and then I dug a drainage thingy, and then I got my golden walnuts.
Wow, you lived like 100 lives in
I
just a
really
day.
did. What an accomplished day.
It really is. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very
Dang.
much. I do feel stupid about my ear piercings though, because I did have my ears pierced, but I took them out about 10 years ago, and I have not been able to get them in. She got them in. I didn't have to get them re-pierced.
Oh my God, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, she had a little tool that would like kind of like stretch my ear.
Ew.
So maybe that, but yeah. They didn't charge me for the ear piercing though part. They just charged me for the jewelry.
I
So
would hope not. They just like reopened an already open hole. And they're like, I'll be $50.
yeah, I know. My jewelry cost a lot, but they're pretty, so I'm cool with it.
Good.
Anyway, how was your day? After
So,
I just explained all of mine.
well, my day was not eventful at all. I just sat around my house cleaning. I have so much to clean, and I'm gonna spend all night cleaning and then watching the Tell Me Lies finale.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Me too.
Counting down the hours.
When does it come out? 11?
11 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, I'm not staying up for that.
That's like 5 p.m.
Eh. Well, should we dive right in?
Let's dive.
Summer House. Let's go to Summer House because it was so good. I'm so far loving this season. Let's just dive right into Kyle and Amanda.
Let the girl smoke some weed,
Let her
man.
smoke some weed. Also, you really need to have her mom come over to help you clean your house.
Oh my God, when he was like, yeah, literally, first of all, you clean the house. Okay? How about that? Second of all, how? embarrassing as a couple. How embarrassing on Kyle's and like I know he thinks he's embarrassing Amanda, but no man, that's embarrassing for you that you
Yes.
said, "Oh yeah, I called her mom and I begged her to come clean our house." How
Pay for a
old
maid.
are you? Yeah, first of all, you have enough money to pay for some house cleaning if you need
Hmm.
to. Second of all, you have two hands. Go clean. Third of all, make it a couples activity. Like, I don't know.
Get high with her. Sometimes it's nice getting high and cleaning.
Yes, honestly, my favorite kind of cleaning in life. I love that shit. That's me today. Just wait, what?
Also
Um,
with Kyle, I hate when he's talking to Carl and he's like, I know I'm DJing all the time, but when I do put in the effort, Amanda doesn't care. And I'm like, yeah, because you're putting effort on your time period, your schedule.
exactly. It's not rocket science. When he said that, I was like, yeah, okay, this makes sense. Like, you're stupid. Put
Yeah.
you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm putting in time and effort when it works out for me, and
Mm-hmm.
she's not reciprocating it. What the hell?
And then when I'm out DJing, she's just getting high and making a mess of our house.
Literally, I'm like, so what do you expect her to do when she's home? She want you to just wait her at the door for like a little puppy waiting for you? She has her own life. You're out there partying, drinking, staying at people's houses till 6 a.m. and she can't smoke some weed in her own house and probably make some banging snacks, as we've
Facts.
seen on some past seasons.
Exactly.
It was weird. I also I didn't like how, first of all, he brought it up to all the boys and they're like, he's like 2 feet away from Amanda.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
like, oh, guys, don't tell her I said anything. First of all, are we going to forget that you've been doing this for 10 years and you're on camera? She's going to watch this back.
She'll
Second of
know.
all, she's 2 feet away from you. Like, get some common sense in there. And then, like Amanda said, it was like, this isn't the place or time to be doing it because it
No.
was pre, obviously, the show coming out and people are filming them and speculating about them already. So it's like, it's just so he cannot monitor his emotions at all. It's like on his
No.
terms, he can have a little blow up. On his terms, he can whatever, but he'd never think anything through.
Facts. And I like KJ so far, but man, KJ, why did he go, we got your back, man, when Amanda was right there?
Because he's a girl's girl.
Mm,
I don't know what you would say if he's a
I see
girl's.
what I didn't even pick that
It
up.
was
I thought
so
he was just a shit
intentional.
stirrer.
Oh my God, it made me respect him so. I already love like I've already liked him a lot this whole time. My respect level so high, and I'm not gonna lie, my respect level for
Wow.
West and Jesse, I was like a little bit. Like I love him so much still, but I like how West was like, "Come on, man," or something. I was like, "No." KJ knew what he was doing. He wanted to make Amanda aware of the situation, but in like a subtle way. Also embarrass Kyle right in front of Kyle's face, as he should.
Dude, all of that went right over my head.
Oh my God, KJ is a smart man. I have a crush on KJ now.
I'm actually mind blown that that's what he did because when I watched it, I was like, KJ, what are you doing?
I
I'm
love and then
confused. That makes
Kyle was
sense.
literally shushing him, which I was like, that's just crazy.
Yeah. You know who is the shit stirrer of this season?
Oh,
Jesse Solomon. That
well,
man
isn't he
loves to shit
always?
stir. He's always like, Kyle, did you get mad at Amanda? And then what was the thing when Kyle and Amanda were fighting? And then it was something like Jesse was like, I'll take my clothes off, Kyle, or
Yeah.
something like he just knows how to rile people up. And he like
I
walks
think he's
away.
so oblivious.
Yes.
I don't even think it's intentional at all.
No, he says something crazy and then he's like, "Mm," and then now they're fighting over here.
Yeah. What a man.
What a man.
What an ick as well when they had to like walk Kyle to his bedroom that night
Oh
because
yeah.
he got so drunk. It's like
You can't handle your emotions at that so you get that drunk.
literally you're over here talking about how you're also just want to say he's over here talking about his wife gets high every night and that's why they don't hook up. I hate to break it to you, man. That's not why you guys don't hook up.
No.
We does not play a part in that. If anything, it it it's like okay, like unless you get like too high, but like I doubt every night she's getting too high.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
No, and it's for sure him. Like he's probably too drunk or he hasn't been paying any attention to her. And I'm
it's
sorry,
like
relationship 101, you get some when you put some effort in.
it's literally common sense. I don't understand what the confusion is.
Again, Kyle,
Also,
it's not rocket science.
no, this man it's just like have you ever even talked to a girl but you're like married to one? It's shocking because he doesn't
Shocking.
understand the woman brain at all. But this is the exact same fight that Tom Sandoval and Ariana had at the end of their relationship. Obviously, without the whole cheating stuff.
Hmm.
But it was the same thing where Tom was upset that they were having intimacy issues and all of that kind of stuff, and that Ariana wasn't doing what he wanted to do on his terms, basically. And Ariana was saying, "Hey, man, I don't want to do anything with you when you're never home.
Hmm.
You have to create an emotional relationship with me to have an intimate one as well." This is the same freaking conversation. And then it was
Same freaking
once again
conversation.
Sandoval finding ways to blame Ariana and be like, Ariana doesn't buy the batteries. I've bought all the batteries.
Forgot about that.
And then
That's
now
crazy.
Kyle's doing the same thing, being like, Amanda's always home high. Meanwhile, Kyle's been out getting wasted drunk for the entire time that he's known Amanda, and then now is also staying at fans' apartments.
Yeah.
It's like, make it make sense,
Make it
dude.
make sense. I'm loving the sass from Sierra to Kyle though.
Yes.
Like she was like, you know what, Paige isn't here this year. I gotta channel Paige energy and
Yeah.
really go for it.
I will say, second episode, I'm convinced that they're already broken up.
Yeah.
I'm also very convinced that her and Ben have already slept together.
That one I don't know.
Obviously,
But there's
allegedly, and just
definitely
my perception. And
maybe they
what would be
even
mad,
haven't slept together, but there's definitely flirty and then Kyle is picking up on that flirt.
Yeah. Well, I watched back episode one the other day too, and like the way he like touches her and like lifts her up out of that like, little
Mm-hmm.
throwing thing. I was like, I don't see a man doing that so like naturally unless they've had some sort of either talks about it or actual. Also, I know it might have been clipped differently, but when Amanda goes into the pool like topless, which she's not even
She's
topless.
not even topless.
No, but Ben is clapping. Which I didn't notice before, and I was like, okay, Ben, get it.
Okay. That's also pissed me off. I know we talked about last week. Kyle, we have seen your penis now for 10 seasons.
Literally.
Sorry if we see Amanda's nipples.
Yeah. Which like we said last week as well, or whenever, was a lot of like going out tops and like a lot of the style too. It's like it's not rare to see
A nipple.
a nipple. Like, whoa.
And then when the boys brought it up, or Jesse brought it up at that bar, Kyle kind of was like nonchalant about it. And he was like, yeah, I did they overreact. Well, go to Amanda and tell you overreacted.
Exactly.
And so he's like, babe, is this outfit okay?
Yeah, and then it has like a freaking whole toast at the dinner table, which Amanda's right. That was meant for just Amanda. The whole table did not need to be part of that. Maybe after they already had like made up, then yes, talk to the whole table and be like, "Hey guys, sorry about that."
Yeah,
But
stop being the dictator of the dinner table, Kyle.
classic Kyle. Also, Kyle does
Classic.
not like to be interrupted. Kyle does
No.
not like to be
He's
talked
always like,
over. That is his
listen.
trigger.
Yeah, that's actually, we should go back because I'm thinking of at least 3 times where he
Yes.
did that.
So many times. It's like whenever he gets set off at a dinner table, it's because there's other people talking,
I
which
mean,
I
that's
get
where,
it. Overstimulation, is that the correct
yeah,
word?
that's where Giggly Squad started.
Yeah.
The name, at least.
Wow.
Yeah, we really got full circle with Kyle this episode.
Yeah.
What are some happy things that happened?
Happy things. The jorts all
Oh,
episode were great. Amanda
yes.
and Sierra specifically wearing jorts left and right and eating it up, looking amazing, styling it so well.
Oh, yeah. And we're gonna
Loved
get
it.
Lindsay next weekend, it looks like,
Yes.
which is exciting. I love their little meetups that they have. Amanda, Sierra,
Hmm.
Lindsay. This episode in my head is confusing me of like what it was what because it wasn't like one weekend and then the next weekend it was
I
like
know.
blended. So I'm trying to remember like when did it switch? I know it switched right after Kyle was starting to yell at Amanda about the pool.
Yeah.
Did they have another party? No, it ended at the dinner table on their first night. That's what it was. Okay. Because I was like, the only party we have seen was the July 4th one.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because it was all like an aftermath of last episode, like clearing everything up, I guess.
Yeah,
Mostly. And
that's
then
what I'm
Amanda
thinking.
dropping the bomb, which it would have been a huge bomb if we hadn't already seen it in previews, but it
Yes.
was a big bomb to be like, especially the fact that like, he went with his brother. His brother managed to make it home and go home, and Kyle decided to stay out and then fall asleep at a fan's apartment. That is
That's
so
sus.
sus. Like,
Yeah.
that would have to be like big possible drawing point for
And it
me.
was a college party.
Yes.
Gross.
And I just don't like him painting the narrative of like having to feel the need to paint the narrative like, oh, Amanda has
Yeah.
her problems too, and she's always trying to blame it on me. It's like, also like yes, Amanda will point out what Kyle's flaws are, which it's been the same flaws all 10 seasons
Mm-hmm.
that she's made very clear this entire time. But also, he manages to point his flaws out by himself just fine. Without Amanda, it will be the same thing. Like, that man just knows how to make a fool out of himself. Love him so much, but like,
Yeah, I know
you
before
know,
in some episodes we were saying that, yeah, we've always loved Kyle. He's just not good in relationships. This past episode, he's not making me like him that much.
I know. It's hard because I do have a soft spot for him, but then like, I'm even rewatching right now, and I just got to the part where he like gets mad at Paige for, Craig working with another alcohol
Mm-hmm.
company, and then Hannah said something about him in a podcast, and he takes it all out on Paige and like talks to her so disrespectfully as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I do like Kyle, but he has his moments where like he's just such an
Asshole.
egotistical asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then when he had the conversation with Carl and talking about how bad his life is, I was like, okay, I get that's so stressful, but that's not a reason to be so mean.
No.
And I'm kind of over the lover boy drama every year.
Every single year, it's like, oh man, like the reason that I'm being such a crazy asshole and taking over the whole house by being such an asshole is because I had to put a bunch of money down on my company, or my company's in debt. Blah blah blah. Okay, well, if you can't handle it, maybe don't have a company
Mm-hmm.
at this point.
Just be a DJ full time at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, and then using that as a thing, like being, well, I had to become a DJ to pay for
No.
our bills. No, you literally brought up being a DJ in a fight with Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
We all saw it.
Roll the tapes, Kyle. But all in all, I'm loving this Summer House season. I'm loving the camaraderie between everybody. I love all the new people. Like,
Same.
there's nobody that gets on my nerves.
Same.
Bailey does bring up her ex a lot, and I'm gonna need that to go down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, are you really over him, girl? Are
Yeah,
you
it
ready to
doesn't sound
be?
like it.
I know. But I hope she is. I honestly hope that somebody comes in like we kind of see the two new girls dating.
Mm-hmm. Me
And Mia,
too.
I guess. And Mia starts we saw previews where Mia and is it Mia and KJ start
No, they
talking or
had said it was a different girl coming in.
oh.
It was Demi. But yeah, we met Mia
Huh.
this episode. Mia's great.
Yeah, like how they just
Great
she just
addition.
took Jesse's room.
Yeah, me too. I like how
Sierra was
Sarah's like,
like
choose whatever you want. And then
she's like, is this room taken? Sierra's like, it is, but it doesn't matter.
and then they go downstairs and they're like, Jesse, Mia took your room.
I know that was awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm really liking Mia. Everybody in the house. It's such a good house this season.
It is.
No offense, Emerald, but I'm glad you're gone.
So far, no hookups in the house.
No orgy beast. Even though he didn't
No.
like us saying orgy beast, but yet he brought a new girl into the house every single day.
Yeah, and sometimes two at a time, sucking
Exactly.
Jesse's
He's
toes.
like, I didn't like people called that.
Eh,
Maybe then don't do that.
yeah.
Any other notes?
No. I mean, I think last year they brought in people who maybe had never seen the show before.
Oh,
And this year
absolutely.
they clearly brought in people who aren't speaking on the fact that they've seen the show, but these people seem like they've definitely watched the show,
Agree. For
which I
sure.
honestly appreciate because I feel like they're really respecting, like, what it's all kind of
Hmm.
about and the vibes.
Oh yeah, I
Whereas last year it
know
was like, what is happening?
for sure. I know for a fact Bailey is a huge Paige DeSorbo fan. You can tell. She's like,
Yeah, she is like with fashion.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, I feel like they both give kind of giggly squad vibes.
Yep,
We're not
100%.
stupid.
Now we know. We know. Next show, Southern Charm.
Southern
Again, we
charm.
got grown adults fighting constantly. Every episode.
It really is annoying, isn't it?
I kind of like Craig and Charlie. I like them more and more every time.
I do too. I just think like they need to get out of this house if they want to even try to work out. Or not this house,
Yeah.
but this Charleston if they want to try to work out.
Well, even at the dinner, you could tell Charlie felt so uncomfortable with Craig and Sally sitting there. And then Austin, again, I know we say every freaking episode, Austin, Craig, even, okay, even the honey bit was crazy. How Craig had brought his own honey, and Austin's like, I wanted to hate it, but I don't. It's like,
I
you literally
know.
have to hate everything Craig does. And yes, Craig isn't our biggest, wait, Craig's not our biggest fan. He doesn't know us. We're not Craig's biggest fan. But Austin, again, put it aside.
I can't stand Austin. He's so annoying. And like, I'm sorry, but you don't actually hate somebody if you're so up in their business.
Yeah.
You are, well, allegedly, I believe that you are in love with somebody if you're so up in their business. There's a fine line
Agree.
between hate and love, and I feel like there's hate with quotation marks around it, and there's a real hate. And I think if you really hate somebody, you're like, stay away from me. Even if I'm around you, I'm gonna try my best to not even like think about you or look at
Hmm.
you or anything. Austin is trying his best to always look at Craig, always be in Craig's business,
Absolutely.
always listen to what Craig's saying. It's like this is just getting
Yeah.
so nauseating at this point, having this same storyline every episode. The minute Austin and Craig are in a vicinity of each other, immediately Austin's gonna start something. And then it's gonna cause a big fight, and then all the other girls are gonna be like, you guys, what's going on? And then whoever is talking to one of them is gonna be like, you guys, you should settle this down. And then now you got Sally in on Austin's side. It's like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, I want Austin gone off the show. Sally, I'm like, girl.
First of all, there in allegedly once again, there is no way at all that Austin and Sally have not already been talking and flirting and possibly going farther than that because she would not be so openly upfront, flirty, literally saying such like, sexual things unless Austin already knew what the vibes were.
Yeah, they always have to be texting or something on
Yeah,
the
because
side.
when she liked Craig, she wasn't like upfront being like talking about all this stuff and telling him like what she wants. Like
Yeah. Or
with
maybe it's the
Austin, it's
wine they
like
had. Maybe the wine just,
I mean, they were all drunk, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that you speak to a man like that unless you've already kind of laid some clear groundwork. And Austin didn't seem surprised at all.
laid some pipe. Yeah.
I mean,
Just
I think so.
the Sally, Vanita, Molly, not really Molly fight because Molly wasn't just like there and Whitner was also just there. I'm gonna be straight up. As watching it, I go, I don't understand this fight. I'm honestly confused.
Same. I think they're just mad at each other. I was like, okay. Also, I was like, why are you there, Whitner? Like, it made
Yeah.
sense why Molly was there because she was kind of in it. Whitner, what the hell were you doing there? Get out of
He
their
was
business.
he was just showing them around. What's it called? Itchy grass?
Itchy grass. That was my nickname in high school.
Gross. Yeah, I don't really understand the fight. It
I don't
started off
either.
with like we want our friendship back. I don't get what they want the outcome to be.
Once again, they're like a Craig and Austin situation where they both don't like each other, but then like, I don't know, are so bored with their lives they can't just admit, hey, we're not meant to be friends. Like, let's move
Yeah.
on. And instead have to like hold all this pettiness against each other.
Yeah, I'm confused by all of it. I was maybe more on Molly's side this time because it felt like Molly did want to make amends, but it like Benita just needed to be told she was right and then walked away. I honestly don't
Molly
know.
or Sally?
Oh, sorry, Sally. Molly was sitting there. I meant Sally.
Okay. I was too,
Um,
honestly. I'm not gonna lie, like I love Anita, but I'm also like, girl, what are you doing? I
yeah,
can't quite figure it out because also I'm very confused by like Molly and Sally's all of a sudden best friendship, how they're like always around each other, even though an episode ago they hated each other. But
maybe
then
I
they
just
were
don't
like,
understand
oh,
Charleston.
yeah, because then they were like, oh, Vanita made us hate each other, which I'm like, well, I mean, she played a part in it, but I don't think she was like the whole reason behind it, but okay.
Yeah,
And then now they're like together all the time.
none of them really like each other. I love how much Benita and Sierra are friends. That's why I'm just like, bring Benita up to Summer House or
Yeah.
in the city, and then we'll be fine. Because I just don't think any of these Southern Charm people like each other.
No, I don't think they like each other, and I think it's such a toxic environment that I don't think I'm ever gonna like fully stand behind anybody on the show.
No,
Like all of
either.
them piss me off at some point because I'm like, you guys are so much in each other's business.
I did feel bad for Whitner during that conversation though, when he spoke up a little bit, and then Benita was like, "Shut the fuck up, Whitner."
I mean, why was he there? I also would have
True.
said something because I'm like, and because he kept putting his little 2 cents in and like making a joke out of it. That is one of my biggest pet peeves.
I don't think he was making a joke about it. I think he was telling them to speak calmly. What did he say?
Still, okay, are you like the mediator of this argument? Like, F off. Get out of here. If you notice there's an argument starting to happen, maybe if you're not like actually a part of it, you don't know what you're talking about, back up. Back
Just
up a
get
little
up and
bit.
walk away.
Yes, and just say like, oh, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Like, once you guys figure this out, we can resume our tour.
Oh, that would make way more sense. I would just think he'd be like, whoop, walk.
I mean, anything's better than what he did, if I'm gonna be honest. I also would have snapped, not like she did, because I was like, okay, Vanita, that was a little bit far, but but also I was like, What? Because this is your property, you get to mediate a fight, or what is the vibe going on here?
Yeah, he's like, no fighting on itchy grass properties.
Itchy grass, no fighting on my ass.
Um,
I don't think I like Whitner anymore.
why? We don't know him that much. He's a little bit of
He's just
a,
giving red flag central. I'm sorry, he switched up his entire personality the minute he was around his family and like on his property and kind of turned into this like egotistical person. And then like telling people like, "Hey guys, I know this is kind of hard for some of you, but my mom's gonna speak now, so I'm gonna need you guys to actually not even my mom, my mother. My mother is gonna speak now, so I'm gonna need you guys to be quiet." Like, okay, also like anyway, I'm sorry, but anybody who calls their mom mother, so
mother.
like maybe it's a southern thing, I guess. But
That's what I'm saying.
for
We don't
me,
know these Charleston people. We
okay,
just don't know their
if it's not a
vibe.
southern thing and that's like a it just came across as a bit snooty in my opinion.
Yeah, it is a little snooty.
It would give me the ick if I like went somewhere with my boyfriend and he was like, "Hey,
Shut
mother."
up. My mother's gonna talk.
Yeah, and like he referred to his mom as mother. Like when he talked to her, he was like, "Okay, mother, what can I help you with? Okay, mother, blah blah blah." It was like, "Okay, weirdo."
Yeah, it was a little intense.
And then when he said at the table like, "Oh, if I could fix one thing about myself or something, it was that it'd be that I'm so hot-headed." And I was like,
Yeah, that was kind of all a red flag.
red flag." And I'm not gonna lie, I can see it slightly
Yeah,
because your personality switch up. I already was like thinking, this guy's not what we're thinking he is. And then when he
no.
said that, I was like, oh, suspicion confirmed. He's got some stuff to work
Suspicious.
on. And it is like, I don't know, I'm curious. I hope his ex, I mean, maybe she should never speak out. Who knows? But I am curious what happened. I don't know. Made me think twice about the fact that she just left him all of a sudden.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We will see. Maybe on itchy grass, maybe not.
I hope not. It was weird. It made me uncomfortable the whole
Mm.
time they were there. I was like, it's just so not something I've ever experienced, I think.
Yeah, them going to his house was a little weird. I'm excited for next episode because aren't they all going on another vacation?
Are they?
I feel like
Oh,
some
to Mexico,
oh
right?
yeah. I feel like Southern Charm is just this group of friends constantly vacationing because they like actually don't hang out that much.
Yeah. They're like, we can't be in Charleston all together, otherwise, big fight.
Big fight.
But, oh yeah, because, oh yeah, moral progress with Austin and Sally. On Watch What Happens Live, Sally said that she met Austin's mom when he was in town for Charleston and they went out to lunch together.
No,
So,
I can't watch these two. Or these two can just have each other and then be off the show.
yeah, have their own separate show and I won't watch it.
Austin and Sally take on Charleston
It
or
really would be
Charlotte.
their dream. They
Hmm.
do give vibes that they want their own show.
They give off vibes that they'd also, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying actually. They give off vibes that they would have their own HGTV show, Flipping Houses, but they didn't do any of the work. They were just like the host and then, would
For
sometimes be
sure.
like having a hammer in their hand.
For sure. And then Craig would be like, that was supposed to be me.
Crook's like, I
And
could have
then,
done way better than this. And then Austin's like, never in our decor of our houses do we ever use sewing down south pillows. We actually use the competitor.
yeah. Oh yeah, I also want to say, of course, Austin showed up in a hat that looks just like Craig's hat that he got complimented on like 2 episodes ago.
Yes,
Austin is so, I swear, Austin probably has a room in his house that's just a bunch of pictures of Craig. That's the
I
energy
think
that
so.
man gives off.
It's like in She's the Man with
Yes. Well, is Malcolm the spider?
Malcolm's a spider. I don't know. I don't forget Malcolm's owner.
It starts with an M. No, Malvolio is the
Oh,
spider.
so it is Malcolm.
Yes. It is giving off Malcolm and Olivia
Mm-hmm.
vibes.
Yeah, it is. Should we go on to the next show?
Sorry, I was reading my notes. Oh, this is just one
Oh,
more small little thing. Also the preview with Charlie asking Craig, does she know that we kissed? Like, how old are these
I
people?
know. Who cares?
Who cares? Oh my God, you what? Like upper 30-year-old people
Yeah,
kissed?
it's because she called dibs, basically. It'd be different if not Charlie and Sally, Craig and Sally actually dated for a while. Then I'd be like, okay, we can't tell her that we kissed.
Yes.
But Sally just had like dibs, not even dibs, whatever you talk to
Yeah,
him for a little bit.
they never even got together. She tried and Craig said, "No, thank you. I'm already into
Yeah.
your friend Charlie. So let's keep it going."
That's gonna be crazy.
And also, like, if Charlie and him have a good connection, I'm like, I just don't get being like, you guys go for it, see what can happen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh. Oh, also my other last thing with Austin. How annoying is it that he told everybody around that he broke up with Audrey except for Craig and Shep? And then Shep was like, dude, just tell me. And then Austin's like, no, I can't tell you, Shep. And then Shep's like, is this the kind of friendship we're gonna have then? Like, where we don't tell each other anything? I was totally on Shep's side during all of that because
A
I'm like, you
hundred
told the
percent.
whole house.
Dude,
Rodrigo knows.
literally, he gets in the car. Or no, he calls Sally. Right before calling Sally, he had told Madison and Rodrigo, like, hey, I don't want anybody else to know. I don't want it to be the whole big topic at the cabin. Literally
Hmm.
calls Sally, and first thing he says is like a little, very coy remark about like obviously I'm broken up with Audrey, but you guys have to figure it out. But like
Yes,
he
they
knew what
know.
he was doing with the
And then she's in the
answer.
car with all the girls. So now it's Shep and Craig that just don't know. But then at this fishing thing, it's Shep, Austin, and Rodrigo.
Yes.
So it's like
And he's
that's
like,
not fair to keep
don't
Shep
talk
out.
about it. Yeah. And to literally like have multiple people in the house know, that multiple people in the house know, and to then to be like, well, I can't tell you. How old are you? To be like, well, only you don't get to know. I get
Yeah,
to pick and choose who knows this thing that's gonna come out one way or another.
I can't.
And of
That
course
is
he
the
told
new
all the
slogan
girls.
of Southern Charm. How old are you? Because they're
Literally.
fighting like they're 10 years old.
Less. Six. Six.
Honestly.
6, 7.
Oh my God. Don't ever say that. Any other thoughts?
No. I just can't handle it.
Me either. Reality is kind of weird sometimes. Like Summer House, I'm so into. Southern Charm, meh. I enjoy it. I'm not like, yeah, we'll get to it. I'm not liking Vanderpump anymore. And I'm to the point of Traitors that I don't care anymore.
Same.
So,
I know it's kind of sad. I'm not even looking forward to anything besides Summer House. I'm counting down the hours.
yes.
Everything else, I'm like, oh, I'll go check to see if the new episode's out.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is, I'll watch it. But I'm never like, I need to see it.
Exactly. So we can blow through these two shows really fast.
Let's blow it.
Let's start off with Vanderpump just because I have a few things I want to say about it. One, it's just getting annoying at this point. It's kind of boring. Audrey and Chris had their date at Universal, which let me tell you, when he had Gryffindor on, I was like, I knew it, and that's a red flag. Just don't trust a boy that wants to be Gryffindor, in my opinion.
Pretentious asshole.
Pretentious, thinks they're saving the day, thinks they're main character. We don't want that. Girl, you're the main character.
He's the kind of guy who's like, gets mad and is like, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Yes. This is how I classify all Gryffindors. Mainly Gryffindor men. Yeah, her breaking up with him, that surprised me because I thought they were having a cute date. But I get why she did it. That's really my
Then she
only
went,
thoughts on that.
well, then she went back on it. At first, I was like, yes,
Yeah,
girl, go. Get out of there. He is showing red flag after red flag after red flag. Well, I just think if you're gonna already be like icked out that early on, enough to the point where you're willing to break up with them,
don't do it.
then don't be trying again. Like,
Hmm.
just because that next day he was like, I think I actually really do care about you and I'll show it to you better. No, girl, you already got the ick.
Actually, I thought about it. I actually do sort of want to be with you. So I'll cook you dinner one night.
I don't like Chris. He gives me the freaking ick left and
Jason and
right.
Chris gave me the freaking ick. And when
Dude,
I saw Natalie and Jason making out, I was like, no, girl,
I know.
no.
And it is weird, like how Audrey was saying how, her and Chris and Jason will a lot of times talk about the other shows that they were on.
Yeah,
That's weird. And then there was that clip of Jason, talking about like, oh yeah, like, to me it sounded like it's like, oh, we didn't show our personalities on the dating shows because we were just trying to get seen, is
yeah.
what I kind of took it as. And I'm like, so you guys are just admitting that you're clout chasers,
No, they are.
which
And
they are.
also, Jason, we've all worked the service industry. Learn the freaking menu.
Dude, I know the Sir menu, dude. Like,
I could serve better than Jason at Sir.
yes. And I'm also like, okay, how did he train for so long and nobody ever, until the actual day that he was done with training, nobody was like, hey man, maybe you should just be a host.
Yeah,
And then he gets put to host anyways. It's like, what a waste of training time for whoever had to sit and train him and probably like want to bang their head against the wall. Being like, so in the
honestly.
crab cake,
In the
there's
crab cake, it's a crab. What? Guess what? Shaped like a cake.
no. No, in Los Angeles, California.
A crab cake?
Never
They're like,
heard of
what's in
it.
the crab cake? Crab?
But not the kind you're used to.
Eh. Look at my OnlyFans. Eh.
I- maybe Jason.
Maybe what?
Maybe I'll look at your OnlyFans. I'm still tempted, but I really
Also,
haven't.
crab is. What are you? What?
Crabs. Because
Like,
it's
okay.
like,
That's what I thought we were doing, but then we were saying crab, and I was like, are we talking about the same crabs?
oh,
I don't know. Anyway.
okay. Anyway, also Chris looks like I think it's like that like mofo from Madagascar that comes out of the water. It's like I like a mean
No,
chunky.
I have
He
no idea what
looks
you're talking about.
just like that.
Wait, I have to look it up now.
Like he posted a TikTok in a hot tub earlier, and I was like, mofo.
Wait, let me see one sec. Is that what it's called? Mofo?
I think
Madagascar?
so. Moto, I think. I think Moto likes you.
Oh, the big hippo?
Yes.
Oh, with the eyebrows.
He looks just like him.
I see it now. I see it.
Whenever I see his face, that's all I see.
Oh, you remember that whole scene a lot.
I know, I don't know why. I need to watch Madagascar soon. I've also been, for some reason, getting "I love you, King Julian" in my head. Whenever I say "I love you" to my cats, I always go "I love you, King
Oh my God.
Julian."
I haven't watched that in so long.
Me either. I don't know. It's like all of a sudden researched in my brain.
I know we have it on PlayStation 2, so I'm like, maybe I go and play it
Mm,
soon.
that'd be so fun.
Any other thoughts for Oh, then we learned that Kim and Marcus are raw dog in it. Which
As
I don't
they,
know if they I don't know. I mean, whatever they do, they do. I'm not getting in that, but maybe stay together for a few months before we
yeah,
anyway, but
yeah.
they're having love and life now. They're fun.
As Jackson Brittany would call it, the pray and spray method.
Oh yes, and then as Kyle called it, pull and spray.
Which is very confusing. Um, I am happy that they're happy, but it's definitely interesting. And it mostly was interesting
Was it?
because
Wait,
she was
sorry,
like,
sorry. Was it pull and spray that he said?
I know that Jackson Brittany said spray and
And
pray.
then Kyle got it wrong that one day. I'm pretty sure Kyle Cook gets it wrong. And he goes, on the couch, they were like, it was him, Amanda, and Paige on the couch. He goes, says something like pull and pray. Or
Well, spray and pray is not right. So maybe he says spray and pray too.
no, he said something different. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and figure it out.
Okay. Wait,
Sorry.
what?
Say your thought, what you were thinking.
I
What were you
can't
doing?
remember.
What were you talking about?
I don't remember. Oh yeah, I thought it was so interesting that she was like, "Yeah, the reason I stopped taking birth control is because I just was not taking it. I just was forgetting to take it." Like, I feel like if you have like a boyfriend, also the fact that we learned that Marcus does not use condoms and will not use
He's
condoms.
like, nope.
First of
Well,
all,
go
red
learn with
flag.
me, man. Yeah, red
Yeah,
flag.
red flag. And second of
Mm.
all, I especially think that, maybe, think a little bit more about the birth control going off of it. If the only reason you're doing it is because you're like, well, I keep forgetting to take it.
I know when she started talking, I was like, oh yeah, it's probably like something medical issue. Maybe wants to balance her hormones again. All those things. Nope. It was like, I just forget.
I don't think that's a good reason, but you
And
do
like,
you.
actually, set an alarm on your phone.
Yeah,
It's very, very easy.
it's not tricky. Take it right when you wake up or take it right before you go to bed.
Hmm.
Do what you got to do or try kind that's not doesn't have to be taken.
Yeah.
So many other ways to go about that situation rather than just being like, eh, I guess we'll just Hope for the best.
Whatever happens, happens.
I have too much anxiety for that.
Oh, I have way too much anxiety for that. Every single morning, I'd be like, every single
I
night, I would be
know.
able to sleep.
And then the fact that she didn't tell him, I was like, that's very problematic.
If
Probably,
you're in a relationship with somebody, or you're not even in a relationship, you're sleeping with people, we got to be discussing these things.
yes. That needs to be a very open and honest
Mm-hmm.
conversation.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
if I was
Marcus,
Marcus, I would
wear
have been like,
freaking condoms.
it's really on the both of them at this point. But when I heard that, I was like, well, weren't you guys broken up like 2 hours ago?
Facts.
Ugh. Oh, I did want to ask you, what did you think about the fact that Audrey doesn't believe in dinosaurs? Lauren loves dinosaurs.
Um, Stupid. There's fossils everywhere. Go to
She
a
just,
museum. You're gonna see a
that's what
dinosaur
Chris said, and she
fossil.
just went, meh.
I'm sorry, but if I was if I was a few dates in with somebody and they're like, yeah, I just don't believe in dinosaurs. I'd be like, either your obvious red flags that people say on a date where you're
Yeah.
like, oh, morally, we just don't align. But if somebody said that, I would be like, either I would break up with them there or I would date them, but every single date we would go to another museum until I convinced them that dinosaurs were real. And then I would feel like that was achieved, like that was my achievement, and then I break up with them.
You'd fall in love. It'd be a beautiful movie. You actually fall deeply in love with them.
Ooh, what's our title?
More than just bones. Because the relationship is more than just bones.
Oh, yeah, we
Uh,
got to come up with some good ones.
Jurassic stupid. Because the person is stupid.
No, that was a stupid name.
Fossil or fantasy?
I like
Ooh.
your first one the best, and I'm not coming with any, so I can't even judge you.
I'm coming up with a lot left and right. They're flowing through. Tyrannosaurus about dinosaurs.
No, all these suck.
You guys, if you need me to name a movie for you, let me know. A new
I mean,
profession I've found.
if I saw any of those titles, I'd go, I think we gotta go.
Exactly. You have a good big like you're in the whole preview is like you guys on a date in a museum and he's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't believe in dinosaurs. And you guys are bickering, just focus on each other. And then the camera zooms and it's like the big T-Rex fossil like steps on him. And then you're like, oh my God, I was falling in love.
Oh, so the T-Rex kills him at the end as soon as he believes in
And then
dinosaurs.
he says, now do you believe in dinosaurs, bitch?
Wow. That was, I have a tear coming to my eye. That was
Yeah,
beautiful.
I have that effect on people.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, after that long tangent,
Sorry about that, but Lauren didn't even come up with a name.
want a bone? That's the only thing I can think of. I was thinking with T-Rexes. I was like going through all the dinosaurs in my head, trying to think of something.
You're like, let me get my whole list of dinosaur knowledge out.
I didn't say
Lauren,
it.
Lauren loves dinosaurs.
I do love dinosaurs, and that would be crazy if somebody told me that they don't believe in dinosaurs on a date. It was like the one time I was on a date with somebody, and this isn't even that crazy. It just really pissed me off, so I have to talk about it. One
Oh,
time I was on a date
yeah.
with somebody, and I can't eat gluten, and so I ordered a burger with a gluten-free bun, and he was like, I think people only say they have a gluten allergy for attention. And I was like, you think I'm gonna eat this soggy ass crumbly bun so I can get attention from you?
You
Anyway,
literally, I'm gonna pay more for this kinetic sand piece of shit. And then what? Because you like me no more? Also,
there
like,
was no second date.
what a bold thing to say straight to somebody's face. Like, I think you're doing this just to get attention.
Yeah. He also called sorority girls whores. And so I was like, I regret going on a dinner date because I want to leave.
Yeah, you should have gone to the bathroom and left,
I
girl.
really should have. I don't know what I was doing. I think I would just like,
Shocked. You're like, what else am I gonna hear on
and
this date?
honestly, I wanted to eat my burger. So,
I love kinetic sand.
okay. Next show or last show, Traitors. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I did watch this when I was a little drunk, so I remember it, but like and it was really late, and so little hazy in my mind.
I will say all of them are starting to like morph together at this point. Like all the
Hmm.
episodes where I'm starting to get a little bit confused.
Yeah, I love Tara and Johnny. I want them to win. And I like Kristen. And well, to be honest, I think either Rob should pick Kristen or Moira. I really think Moira because people would have been like, oh no, there won't be two Love Islanders. The only two Love Islanders, they're both going to be there. Anyway, and I'm sorry, Eric is not the smartest one there. Like,
No.
no. And at this point, the faithfuls are all pissing me off because they're also all being so stupid.
Dude, that's what I've seen people say. It's like, okay, Rob is getting so much praise for being the best trader ever, so good at this game. First of all, are we just saying this because he's hot? Because I don't really think that he's playing a great game,
I think he was
personally.
in the beginning,
I think
and
he was
then
in the
he's
beginning. I
starting.
think he lost it and his confidence has gone too much, where it's like
Yes.
he thinks he owns the castle and it's showing, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, now after seeing all three, like how Rob has been after Lisa and Candace have gone, now I'm like, no, it was just the three of them were super good together.
Yes, I agree. He's getting so much praise though, and but I've also seen people saying like, is he getting praise because he's hot?
Hmm.
Or is he getting praised because the traders are so bad? Like, I don't know if necessarily he would have done well on past seasons.
Yeah.
I still think that Boston Rob is a great
Oh,
trader and like
100%.
really knew what he was doing, was so intentional with everything he was doing. I feel like Rob is just starting to lose himself, but he just talks with so much confidence that people are like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
it's the traders are not like Moore was the only person who pointed out, like, maybe I'm starting to think Rob because of the way he went, the way Candace went after him.
Hmm.
Because it's true. Why else would Candace have gone after somebody so hard
Yeah.
if they were a faithful?
No, so true.
Like, how is nobody question? They're always just like, he's so nice. Like, but that's not even what the show is.
No, they're all just annoying me at this point where I'm just like, I
Same.
don't want any of you guys to win. Honestly, I do want Johnny and Tara to win together as a duo,
Yeah.
but I don't think
I
it's
don't
gonna
think that's gonna
happen.
happen
They're
now.
definitely out next.
Love them so much, but they messed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I
But
wish they would stay, but I just agree. I think that Rob should have chose Mora. Also, just gonna say I sent Lauren this TikTok, but there was a scene where they were sitting on a chair and Rob was like rubbing her leg. Which once again, if I was her, I'd be like, you had the chance to pick me as a traitor and you chose not to.
mm-hmm.
Like we could have been a dream team, won all the money, went on vacation together.
Exactly.
Boned. Want a bone?
Exactly. On a bone. Also, well, maybe he wants to pick a boy, so if they pick another traitor, they'll actually. I feel like what would be Rob's best play is to get people to say Eric's name because they're gonna be like, "Oh, we got three traitors. There's only three traitors."
Yes. Which is why it would have been smart for him to choose Johnny if he was under the impression that Johnny was leaving, which he has
Yes.
been this whole time.
Yeah.
Like that would have also made a lot of sense to me, but him choosing Eric was so random. And then now somebody's saying Eric's name. I can't remember who, but somebody, was it Kristen who was saying? Yeah, Kristen was saying Eric's name,
Mm,
being like, Eric, you never speak up and you never really have an opinion on anything. And now that's circulating. It seems like Rob is now going to go against Eric. It's like, I
yeah.
don't know. Rob is
It's all just pissed me off at this point.
same. And it is just getting a little bit annoying. So it's like, are you guys really never going to figure this out? Are you
Hmm.
guys really just going to think he's a faithful because he's nice and good looking? Because I hate to break it to you, but you would not make it through the world, girl, because those men are everywhere and they're all traitors.
Oh, it was
Watch
funny.
out. Watch your back.
Watch your back. There's a snake.
There's a snake in my boot. Other than that, I don't really have many notes. I'm like, I
Me
can't even
either.
really
I'm kind of
remember.
just over traders at that point. I don't really care. I
Same.
think it's more fun when there's a lot of people, and then I just kind of, yeah. And also, this game they did, I didn't like. I thought it was dumb. So
That's the thing. And once again, like I know we've said it before, but I just feel like the challenges this season are also so boring. Those aren't even bringing me in either. It's just like every part is just kind of like
agree.
at this point.
Agree. Okay, should we get to the picky dicky?
Let's do it. Picky, dicky, picky, dicky, picky, dicky. I have one.
Okay.
Mine's not really based off reality, though. It's just a question in general. What would be, besides the dinosaurs thing, what would be a conspiracy theory that if somebody said it to you on an early on date, it would immediately be like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Hmm. Good question. And I want to go with one that's not so obvious. Like not one where you're like, oh,
Like
you're
he's a flat earther, but also
yeah.
is the Earth flat?
Get her. No.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't believe in the moon landing. I will admit that, but I do believe that the Earth is round.
Kendra also believes that gorillas are um people that the government doesn't like anymore and they turned them into gorillas because Kendra thinks they are too human-like. So they have to be basically people that aren't able to speak.
Yes. And like honestly, when I've said it most times, people are like, "Yeah, that's actually not even a bad thought." It's true. Have you ever looked at a gorilla? Have you ever been up close and personal with a gorilla? Because it's actually insane, and their eyes tell you everything. First of all, they're also terrifying. I'm very scared of monkeys, but monkeys in general have something weird going on with them, definitely. But gorillas,
They're people.
people,
I saw a
definitely.
TikTok of somebody that says that they do their hot girl walks at the zoo. And I was like, actually, I live right by the zoo. And that's such a good idea to just get a yearly pass because there's so much walking paths.
That actually is. And like, how much fun would that be? And on
I
certain days,
know.
like once a week, you could treat yourself to like a lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
And you
actually,
can
that
just
sounds
do your
awesome.
walking by animals. And I'm like, honestly, that might be my summer go-to.
Oh my God, should I move back? Because that sounds like a lot of fun.
I know. You should move back.
I know.
Okay, so what conspiracy? I mean, there'd be ones where you would be like, well, mm, you're MAGA. Like you're very right. So I love those ones, but I want to go for more out of pocket one. Well, I guess it's not even out of pocket. I guess it's the opposite. If anybody says they also don't believe in aliens, I'm like, you really think we're the only life form?
And
Our this entire universe, we're the only life form?
I hate to generalize, but personally, the only people that I know that don't believe in aliens are some of the most egocentric, selfish people. I do
Because they
think
don't see them like outside of themselves.
yeah, I do think it aligns with the fact that they can't imagine like a like like you just can't imagine a different life than the one you have, kind of.
Yeah.
You can't think very deep. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what that one always amazes me with people because I'm like, what? I don't have a crazy conspiracy theory because like I feel like I'm not, I mean, unless it's like deeply right wing, um, I'm not opposed to not hearing about why people
Yeah, you're a
are
better
into
person
their
than I am.
conspiracy theories, you know? I'm always like, yeah, tell me, like your gorilla one. I was like, I mean, tell me. It doesn't convince me, but tell me about it.
But she was interested to hear about it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, give me your facts. Or not your facts, your opinions. But then,
Facts.
but yeah, I'm usually cool listening to all of them. But yeah, the aliens one, I will fight them on that one. And then of course anything very right wing.
Do you believe in the moon landing?
I haven't researched that much into that one.
You're like, I don't actually want to get caught saying either yes or no.
No, I literally don't know. That was before my time, so I don't care. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait, do you believe in aliens?
No, I am the life form. Okay. What is
Um,
yours?
I mean, kind of same. I feel like it's just like it's never like a red flag. I'm willing to hear somebody out, but if they're super against the idea of things, I'm always like,
Oh
ugh.
yeah,
You
for
know, like if
sure.
they're like, no, there's no way mermaids are real. There's no way the megalodon still exists. There's no way that aliens are here on this planet disguised as human beings. Like, actually, there's totally way of all of that. So maybe open up
Absolutely.
your mind and your heart a little bit.
That's how I feel when I tell people all about mine and yours, how we can feel ghosts. And they're like, there's no way. There's no such thing as ghosts. And I was like, yeah, you haven't felt it.
I know that always gives me the ick too until I
Hmm.
start explaining what we've experienced, and then I'm like, okay, explains. And then if they're like kind of, it also is depending on somebody's tone in regards to conspiracy theories. Because first of all, ghosts to me is not a conspiracy theory
No,
because
it's
we
real.
felt it, but like it really is if they're not if they're just being super adamant and their tone is like you're stupid for even thinking that way or like you're making all this up or something like that. I'm like, I don't like you.
True.
Okay, we're not gonna have another date now.
No second date, bitch.
Sorry for your loss.
Okay. Can I say my picky Dicky now?
We didn't even have like a second of downtime. You acted like we've been sitting here forever.
We haven't been. I just thought about it. I don't want to forget it.
So aggressive. Go for it, girl. I'm gonna hold you back.
Okay. You are going on a date to a museum with lots of dinosaurs.
Talk on the dinosaur conversation.
You bring up dinosaurs, I can't think about anything else.
All
Okay?
night, Lauren's gonna be like, "Watch me. Can we watch Jurassic Park tonight?"
Yeah, A plus movie. Okay? I'm going to Universal in January and I can't wait to go on the Jurassic Park ride because last time I went, they hadn't made the new water park ride, and the other ride was only for like you had to be with a child. Like I walked up there and they were like, you have to be with a child. And I was like, somebody give me your damn child so we can get on this ride.
That's such a weird rule, isn't it? Usually, like, oh, you have to be this tall.
No,
Why do
there
you?
was this one that was like a kids one because their other Jurassic Park one when I was there was like not working. And so then there was like this kid one that you like flew around in like those
You
little
did ask
raptor
Leo
thing.
to go with you.
Are you calling me or him the child?
It's funnier if it's you, but the joke was yeah.
Okay. I was confused. Yeah, they were like, you had to have a kid with you. I was like, honestly, I wish, I don't know, that'd be weird though to go on with some random kid. But I was like, I want to go on the Jurassic
Can I
Park
pay
ride.
you $50 to go on this ride with your kid? Can I pay you $50 to get your hand off? I mean, your kid, your hand off your kid, your
Okay,
kid off your hand for a little bit.
this is getting creepy. We have to stop
And you just say the word kid, and it's like, oh,
this.
did
Um,
my microphone cut out?
you still on?
It said something about how my microphone, my microwave, my microphone. No, it says it's still on. I
Gee,
don't
I
know
wish I
what's.
bought a new microwave yesterday. Finally have a microwave. I don't have to
Mm,
heat things up on a saucepan because Kendra broke my door off of my last microwave. Just
mm,
kidding.
We don't what I don't know what happened to it again, but I tried to fix it because I was the one most living at the house, and I went for like 6 months, no microwave. And guess what I bought at the grocery store multiple times without realizing? Microwavable popcorn. Okay? And you can't make that on a stove. So I was trying to fix the microwave, and yeah, I might have done more damage. But it was already broken in the first place.
True. So now I bought a new one and I
Wow.
didn't pay for the installation. I'm going to try to install it.
Damn, girl, you're making your own drainage area thingy. You're putting your own microwave in.
Call me Bob the Builder, baby.
Bob. I was gonna say, I was trying to think of a, any of his like people, but I couldn't. Like, did he have a sidekick? Because that'd be me.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember Bob the Builder that much. I remember Handy Manny, but I don't remember Bob the Builder.
I love Handy Manny. On
Yeah.
my daily planner that I go like through every morning, I have a picture of Handy Manny on it because he motivates me so much.
You're like, if Handy Manny can do it.
I can do it. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like I used to start my day every single day with that man, and I think that's why I've been so sad recently. Because I went from
Because you're
doing
not
that.
Handy Manny. You can't
Yeah,
do what he can do.
exactly. So now I look at his picture every morning and I say, I can do this.
You can do this. I think he can.
Thank you.
That's almost like the Bob the Builder theme song, where it's like, can he? Yes, he can.
I don't even remember what Bob looks like.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm literally only thinking of Handy Manny in my head.
I know when you keep saying Bob the Builder, I keep picturing Thomas the Train.
They're two different things.
I think they have the same face.
What?
I don't know for
Okay,
sure.
let me finish my
Oh,
freaking picky dicky.
sorry about that. Sorry about that.
You are going on a date at a museum, lots of dinosaurs. Like you're there mainly for dinosaurs. Which of the reality celebs is your date? Which of the reality celebs is the tour guide?
Oh,
And what reality celebs are like the annoying people that are pissing you off in the museum?
oh, my date, KJ.
Wow, KJ really bumped up.
I know. I just like to talk to the man, see what he thinks
Yeah,
about dinosaurs.
for
Maybe run some
sure.
conspiracy theories by him, show him a gorilla and ask who he thinks is inside there,
Mm.
and then go from there. Um, our tour guide, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep the summer house going. Jesse Solomon would be a hilarious tour guide.
I think he'd say all the facts wrong, but he'd be hilarious.
And he'd sing, and I would. sing right back at him.
For sure he would sing.
It would be very funny, and I'd love to see him in like a little polo with a name tag on it that has like a dinosaur on the name tag, like a little sticker or something.
That would be very
Oh,
cute.
cute. With some khakis.
He would tell you some like crazy thing. He'd be like, this dinosaur can jump 50 feet high over tall cliffs. And you'd be like, whoa, really? He'd be like, nah, I just
And
made that up.
Lauren would come up and be like, actually,
I don't know the main facts about dinosaurs. I just like them.
I picture you in this scenario with me, but you're always in the back of our date reading your dinosaur book.
I mean, how else do you spend your time at a museum?
Yeah, Jesse's saying all the facts wrong, and you're like, actually, on page 147, it says, you need to study up, sir.
I would not be that way. Uh,
That's hilarious.
Kendra thinks that I embody that one fish in Finding Nemo that has buck teeth.
But only when you're like talking about like things like dinosaurs and Stardew. All of a sudden you morph into that fish where you're like, well, actually, got 100, what are they called? Golden walnuts today. That fish would totally say that.
And I did. And I feel great about it. Thank you. Um,
The reality stars that would be pissing me off there would be Jason and Chris.
oh,
Because they'd be
absolutely.
like making sexual jokes the whole time. Be like, what a
Yeah.
bone.
They'd be like, you know, what'd be like really cool if we like got some OnlyFans content by this T-Rex.
Yeah. And they would like have dildos with them probably. Because have you noticed they literally bring them everywhere with them?
What are they doing with the dildos all the time?
I know. I feel like in every scene, they're like, even if they're traveling, they just pull this one out of their bag and they're like, what around? I just, like, okay, I don't think that's part of your job description, but
Who
maybe
knows? My date, as we can all guess, would be Sierra. I feel like Sierra's like so smart, but also loves to have fun. So I feel like we'd just be vibing.
for sure.
My tour guide would be Shep. I could see Shep being a tour guide, especially when it got to the prehistoric like fish in the ocean or
Oh my
animals
God.
in the ocean.
And the teeth.
Oh my God, he'd be like, he's wearing his megalodon tooth necklace.
That would be so good.
And the ones that would be annoying me would be either Tom Schwartz and Tom Sandoval or Craig and Austin. Either of those duos would be pissing me off.
Yeah, disgusting.
I feel like for some reason I'm just picturing Tom Sandoval doing like parkour in the
Yeah, when you
museum.
said him, like I figured my picture of Schwartz being like pretty chill, but Sandoval's definitely bouncing around, breaking some bones. His and the
Absolutely.
dinosaurs. It's not good.
Break my bones.
Nope. Not that one.
Break bones, not hearts.
No.
Okay. We'll come up with these. Don't worry.
We already had them. We
I'm
already
gonna
got
text you
them.
later and be like, I got one.
I know I will be thinking about it all night
Me
for
too.
sure.
Me too. Um,
Shep would for sure, if he was a tour guide, he would for sure give everybody teeth necklaces once they
absolutely.
finished the tour.
Only pretty girls.
This is true. He'd be like, well, I guess it's a Sierra, so yeah, actually, you guys would both get one.
Oh my God, thank you. I would if Shep gave me a megalodon necklace, my life, that's like getting 100 golden walnuts. My life is made.
Oh, okay, we see where your standards are.
You wouldn't want a megalodon shark necklace from Shep?
I would want that. I just don't want 100 golden
Oh,
walnuts.
gotcha. Okay.
But a Megalodon shark necklace from Shep, that's a tongue twister, and I
A
would wear
megalodon
that.
shark tooth necklace from Shep.
I would wear that with so much pride, and I would never take it off.
Never. I don't care if I'm at like a fancy black tie wedding. That megalodon shark tooth necklace is there.
You're actually getting married. It's like, boom, big ass tooth on your chest.
Yes. Yes.
You're going through TSA. They're like, hey, ma'am, you gotta take that off. You're like, it's
I
actually
can't.
fused to my neck. And then Shep's like, yep, I fused it.
He's like, actually, do you want to know the history on this specific tooth?
I've actually given multiple girls shark teeth necklaces, but she's the only one that kept it on. And that's why I love her.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby.
That is good.
Okay. Well, I got nothing more to add.
Same.
I will text you if I come up with any more dinosaur love movie titles.
Same.
Keep you posted.
I guess you won't be watching Tell Me Lies tonight, but I will be, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be the best night ever. I have seen, which they're always gonna say this, but I've seen multiple of the actors say, whatever you guys are thinking right now, you're way off and
Oh my
expect the complete
God.
opposite.
Do I have to stay up? I work tomorrow. Do I have to stay up?
But like, what's gonna happen?
What's
Also,
gonna
like, how are they
happen?
gonna wrap it all up? And like, I wonder if the episode's still just gonna be an hour or if it'll be longer.
I don't know.
But boy, am I
We will
freaking
see.
hooked and sad, but hooked.
Me too, baby. Um, I don't know.
Like, what was that?
I don't know.
Who was that? Bob the Builder.
Can he fix it? Yes, he can. Okay. Well, that's all I got.
Same.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.